I grew up in Mankato, and I had a lot of family support, especially when it comes to Mankato State University, Mankato, due to the fact that my father has actually worked there for almost 30 years now. So that was what really drew me to it, and I've had that family support to choose to go to Mankato State. When I was 9 years old, I walked in with cookie jars. And I said, what I want to have you guys do is to put your spare change in these cookie jars so that I can start saving for my college education. And it kind of became a joke from there. But with that being said, Mankato State allowed me to get the biggest bang for my buck. And having that connection with my father obviously helped a ton as well. Being a student for me was great. It was a lot of hard work, though, on top of that. Throughout college, I worked quite a bit, and I also went to school. More than anything else, it taught me a tremendous level of responsibility. And that's responsibility that I've taken forward throughout my lifetime. Being actually on my own in the dorms in Crawford, it was a new experience and a phenomenal one. A roommate of mine that I had from day one was Pat Irwin. He was my first and only roommate at that point in time, and we continued to live together throughout the remaining part of college. There's many different people that make Mankato State the place that it is. For me, one that stood out a tremendous amount was Dan Cron Mills, because he was my advisor. He helped me a lot with the direction of what classes to take and what direction to go with my majors, and my major ended up being speech communications with a minor in marketing. And one of my all-time favorites was Patty Palm McGeehan. She was one of my speech instructors, and she really did a lot for me and helped encourage me to continue on. I was actually a part of the marketing club. Linda England turned me on to that, who was phenomenal. I really looked up to her and really enjoyed having her as a teacher. The biggest lesson that I learned, and the biggest thing that had an impact for me, would really have to be the internship and the opportunities there. I worked with Dick Swanson in the finance department, and he actually got me connected with a gentleman downtown named Lon Coulter, who was with American Express Financial Advisors at that time. And it was interesting because things just kind of fell into place. After leaving Mankato State, I moved up to the Minneapolis area, and I worked downtown at our corporate office. Then I was a field leader in Cleveland, Ohio, and I worked with many different financial advisors in all of Ohio as well as Pennsylvania, and then regional vice president in Michigan in the Ann Arbor area, and spent about 4 years there. And then finally here relocated back to Victoria, Minnesota, and recently just received a senior regional vice president title. In the last 5 years, I've received awards every single year, be it from finishing the top in the country, and again here as of late in 2008, we did finish the top team in the country. One of the big things I valued in Mankato State, I've been able to start giving back. So I've done speech scholarship there for the last 3 years, and I've taken that even one step further and also did one for my high school. And it was amazing to me that more people don't do things like that, because every little bit helps. MSU means to me opportunity. MSU gives you a tremendous opportunity for growth, and you really have to take the initiative to meet with the teachers, go above and beyond, take the classes that might even be a stretch for you. One of the things that I took away from it is that it's not 4 years of learning. It's training you for the next 40 years of learning. But MSU means to me a door that opened for me to really expand my horizons, not only on education, but also the other key things such as responsibility, dedication, motivation, and a positive attitude. Take it serious, but also have a lighthearted approach to it. Have fun with it, but take this opportunity not only to go through the classes, but really reach out beyond that and network. Get to know as many people as you can, whether it be professors or students in class, and get involved with programs. We currently live in Victoria, Minnesota. There's so many people that I could recognize that have had a tremendous impact on my life. My mom, as well as my dad, they've done a tremendous amount for me. And then obviously my wife, Kristen, who's supported me and being there for me and cheering me on. My son, with his smile, he keeps me working hard. I'd like to say thank you for being recognized from a place I have a special place in my heart for. I can't say thank you enough for the opportunities, and I look forward to doing anything I possibly can for the school going forward.